Yo guys, Late Games here and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing the title update to Genesis Noir. Don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's on the Game Pass at the moment, about £16.99 if you don't have the game. This is not a guide for the whole game, but Macca does have one, so I will link Macca's down below. But let's get into the guide. So guys, the reason I talked about Macca's guide is actually because you need to have completed the game to get chapter select, which we'll be using within this guide. So once you've got chapter select, if you go to it and then you click on Surveil and load up the level, there will be a little bit of a loading time, but I'll get back to you when we are actually in the level. So guys, I'll quickly put up the text solution so you guys can have a look, just in case it's easier for you guys. But basically, what you want to do once the cutscenes are done, you just want to follow the golden bubbles around the map, and then you want to locate the golden boy and interact with him. After the first interaction, you want to observe the golden planetary disc he is holding along the way, and there are 3 interactions required with the man to finish the chapter. Thank you to the guy on True Achievements who came up with this solution, by the way. It helped out with this video so much. But as you see here, we are literally just following the golden buttons, like I said. So there's a few things you need to interact with on the way. So on this one, we're looking at, it's like the planet. And then you just scroll down, you follow across, and then you go on the planetary ring. And then, yeah, you just need to wait for these, but there should be 3 interactions. So in total for this one. And then we're just going to follow the golden rings down here again to the final one. This is the final interaction before the final part of the level. And as I said, we're just going to follow this one down to this man here. So we've got a little bit more to go, but then you've got this man here, like I said. So he's actually going to hand you a photo. And then you need to pick up the fountain pen and then click on the swirl on your hand to return to the menu, and then that should be the level done. So as you can see me doing it here. We're just actually going to follow the golden part. Again, basically the whole point of this level is just follow the golden bubbles, and then we're clicking on the map, and then you'll get this cutscene. So as you can see, the fountain pen is located in his pocket, and then you'll get this photograph where he does an autograph, then you get the pen, and then you can pick it up. And then another cutscene will run. So then you've got a symbol in your hand you need to click on. It is very straightforward if you like follow the just game and where it directs you. But I understand how it's a bit confusing, because I did have to, like, there's a few places where I got a bit confused where to look myself, so I had to look it up on True Achievements. Anyway, for the second one, we're going to go back on chapter select, and then all of these are highlighted in yellow. But you should have got the achievement for the first one, but we're going to go into observe, which is the second one. So this is by far the longest of the 3 levels. So I'll see you guys when we're in the cutscene. So again, guys, I'll put the text on the screen just so you guys can have a look. But basically, you want to find, in this chapter, it basically consists of a series of constellations that have to be connected to form images. There are 3 parts, and as I said, it is the longest one. So basically, to get to a puzzle, you need to click on the reasons to access the puzzles. So we're going to go through these puzzles right now. So as you can see the golden reef there, and then you just have to click on them, and that is how you open the puzzle. So it should be clear, just gold. So for this first one, we're going to be doing connecting the stars, basically. basically you want to just create, as you can see here, a hand with the constellation for the first puzzle. I'll stick what you guys are looking for in the pictures here. Now for the second one, you literally just want to connect it so you've got like a line going up and then the lines go into the outer part. Somehow that makes a bunny or whatever. And like, I think that's supposed to be a bunny, but I don't see it without the line drawn on top. But here we go. You just want to put it so every line's going down. So guys, if you guys are actually wrong, it will literally tell you that you're wrong. So I don't think you can actually get these puzzles wrong. Now for this next one, you literally just need to connect the 3 stars. And then I believe it's like a triangle you just need to make. So that one's a very easy one. Now also for this next one, you're going to create a triangle with the top 3 stars, and then you're going to almost make like a rocket shape basically, because you're going to make a rectangle with the bottom ones and then a triangle with the top 3 stars. Now for the final one, you're literally going to just connect all the... These ones are the easier ones. So you're going to make another rectangle on top, and then you're going to make like basically a trapezium on top. So just by connecting the stars all together, almost like in a house shape. Again, it's supposed to be a shape of a drum. It's more like a house in my opinion, but that should basically give you all the shapes and allow you to continue with the story. But then you want to scroll around and then go for the second reef, and then this will give you the next lot of puzzles. So basically for this one, you just want to connect them all together in the shape they already are. So like no crossing of lines or anything, and then that one will give you like a heart shape. Then for the next one we're going to do, again, you just want to draw the shape which they're in, like a cup shape. So you don't want to draw a line on the top. And then for the next one, you basically want to draw a couple triangles with the top star and just connect them all to the top. And then that it says that gives you a cosmic comb. But again, don't really see how these stars relate to their shapes, but that's a tale for another day. Anyway, this one you want to draw the straight line, and then you want to use the middle star to connect to them all. And then that will give you roses. So as you can see, guys, these are pretty straightforward. You just need to sort of go with the shapes. But this one, you need to draw a diamond there. And you literally want to draw another diamond, but drawn the other way. Or rhombus, whatever you guys want to call them. So you want to draw the star into the middle and then out. And that gives you a connected pair of rings. Or bracelets, it says, actually, in the thing there. So guys, as you see, we did a bird there as well, and that will give you all of them for the second part. And now we're going to go on to the third part of the puzzle, the third and final part. This is the longest part of the game, but after this one, the last one is quite short, like 4 minutes. This one, for some reason, he just like wanted to make it 3 times longer than the rest of the other levels, but we're not complaining. So for this one, you actually want to make like a Z shape with actually the stars, and that will give you a instrument. Then for this next one, you just want to connect them, and that will give you a gun, apparently. Gun safety is not important. Then the next one is just literally a straight line. So these are probably the easiest ones out of them all, actually. Now we're going to go to the next one here. And for this one, you just want to create it so it's in order of what the stars are, and then it should make a snake. And then we're going to go to the next one where you just literally need to do the pairs of stars. And that will give you some people. And I believe that is all of them. Oh, so that leads us to the final one where you've got 5 stars here, and you literally just want to go up and then around connecting the stars, and that will give you a tree. I believe that gives you all the shapes you have to do within these puzzles. So guys, once you have completed all those puzzles, that will take you to this next cinematic where you've got the reefs of the floor. And we are nearly at the end of that long second level now. So it should just be about to pop us into the main menu again, where we're about to go into the third level. You just have to go through this cinematic. It's a bit of a long cinematic, guys. I'm not going to lie. They could speed them up slightly. But once you get control again, you literally want to click on the left hand golden reef, and then that will give you a horn. And then you will get access to a photograph, which I believe is similar to the one which you see in the first part of the story in the last level we looked at. And then you just want to click on the symbol of your hand, and then it will continue the cinematic. So guys, that leads us to the last level, where we're going to go chapter select again, and then we're going to go to the final golden level, which is called reveal. And I'll see you guys when we are after the cutscene. So guys, this chapter asks you to locate a series of objects using a telescope and various filters. For the first one, you need to choose the alternate filter and follow the black trail to a nerve cluster and click on it, as you can see me doing here. So as you see, that's for cluster. You need to click on it and then it will play a little cinematic. So once you get control again, you want to go all the way to the right where you'll see a set of rings. The planet is slightly above the left of the rings, and you may need the upper middle filter. For the third and final search, you need to find the tiny Earth just to the left of your start and activate the bottom filter. Then you need to simply follow the black static from the planet and you'll come across the missile far to the right. Then you need to click on this missile and trigger the final cutscene and wrap up this title update, and you should get all achievements.